watched the end of the last series, in which, again, spoiler alert, but I'm always spoiler alerting. Because if you're not here, then where are you? Seattle Surge beat Vegas Legion 3-1 in what was a standard Vegas series. Happy to see Seattle take the dub. And this is going to be a war here between two top teams in the league. Cup 5 winners, New York Subliners, versus Cup 6 winners, Minnesota Rokkr, the two most recent winners. And I think we have to talk about Minnesota coming into this, because they came out of nowhere, Major 1. The big surprise of the entire event, and they managed to get third, and that was, you know, they hadn't really done an awful lot in Major 1 qualifiers, and they come into Major 1 and they look like one of the best teams in the game, and they carry that on throughout the Major 2 qualifiers, and here they are again, looking to reach that point once more, but it is a very scary New York side on the other end of the table. They dismantled the LA Thieves, albeit the LA Thieves didn't really look their best this event, which was disappointing after all the hard work they put in to get winners bracket. And in the end, they still placed top 12. No points from the major. LA Thieves are a team that, I mean, almost certainly have absolutely nothing to worry about when it comes to champs. It's not even a thought. I think New York probably had a bit more to worry about, but I think that they should be fine now, and I think with Rokkr, the way they're playing, it won't be a problem for them either. Again, we're looking at cup winners across the board here. I don't remember a cup winner never not making champs, because there really is such a big discrepancy between no points and 50 points, and in a major between no points and 65 points. You know, you only play 2 tournaments in the qualifiers, and then this major. That's just how it works, and I'll tell you what, Cervantes throwing knives don't go through buildings, because that's not how they work. Pretty cool if they did. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It'd be awful. Imagine the bots had, what are they, drill charges? I feel like that would create some insane situations and kind of insane plays. That might be kind of broken. New York, a good P3, and they're here in P4. Wasn't going to talk about the fact that they were kind of getting smoke showed first 2 hills, but they're definitely right back into this game. Pina takes one to the grave with him. But Rokkr, they break in, and they break in for a bit of time, and that's all they really need with the lead that they have. They can keep playing like this. They can break in for these 15-20 seconds here and there. Any more is a bonus. So now we think about Kitchen Hill. Maybe thinking about the end of the game. Interesting spawns from both sides. Herrera should just immediately focus on this hill. It's gonna have Miller to deal with there. That throwing knife misses, and Miller straight into the hill. Perez picks up 1 with a knife, and apparently picks up 3 somehow. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he managed it, but he did. Can Minnesota win it here? I dare say maybe. They might get the tick. Maybe. Even though it looks like they're not going to get the tick, I've seen situations like this lead to a tick. Not anymore, because there's the contest. Which is just going to confirm that we have to go back to P1. But right now, New York. Kind of getting danced on. 69 points, nice. Pointed out before it changes. There you go. This would need to be some stellar hardpoint from the Subliners. Minnesota spawned up by tennis court. Man from behind with a signal 50. Gets the kill. Hops into the time. New York. Fall at the hands of Cervantes. And that might be that. And it will. Minnesota Rokkr. Kick off the series with a bang. You know how good this team is at hardpoint. Don't forget it. And they once again prove it. New York. Hey. Pino will be fine in that wall though. Will New York be fine? I would argue that they won't be if they lose this search. That's the first map they've lost here at the Major. They don't look like they're planning on doing it again now. Well, actually, they've sent bomb into no man's land. Kutcher somehow find another kill. Kutcher can take advantage of distraction. Find another one. It's all left. Oh, it's left in a 1v1. How'd that happen? In a spot skill and... Alright. Okay, Gil. Sure, man. Good need, good need. No, I mean, that need definitely doesn't kill you if you weren't weak from Gil. So, I'm just wondering. Well, no, it's an understandable enough grenade, I guess. The aggression from Rosario here. And he's caught the bomb carrier, and this is beautiful from New York. New York now repositioning themselves. This is so strange. What a round from the Subliners. Wow. That's new. And look at this, everybody holding the bomb. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Okay, everybody's run away now. But they were for the longest time. It's beautiful. It would be kind of insane if you somehow lost it. Oh my god. Surely not. Pina, please. Pina, please. Oh no. Oh god. Not the most beautiful round that I've ever seen defensively. Going in the bin. Verano doesn't need to reload. Verano just needs to peek. Oh my god, and he ducked the throwing knife as well. Oh my god. How did New York pull out something so different? So beautifully textbook. So textbook that it could have actually been real people. And then just completely throw it all away. Well, Minnesota Rokkr tied up. Somehow. Again, iciest team in the league. Minnesota. Okay, that was a bit stupid, but I mean... What's going on? Oh, you're locked into your own shock stick. And now they're heading on to Verano. Gwynard's left all alone. New York's... Unork? They just... Dude. New York are playing some insane search and destroy right now. They should be 3-0 up. This is beautiful. Look! Bombs going down in the other site and 2 of them push A. Bombs literally being planted in B. They don't need to go over to A, but 2 of them go to A together to find the last man. Is this not is this insane or not insane? Because I think this is kind of insane. And it's even more insane that they still lost one of these rounds that they've looked fantastic in. Esposito, big kill on Rosario. Julius. Not gonna get caught like that. It's a scrappy B hit. That's another 1v1. And Kutcher's busy chasing Chulis. Chulis doesn't need to pick up the bomb, Kutcher does. Kutcher spots him now. Chulis, surely. Another insane round from New York. Chulis goes huge. A 3k. Well, we said the searches were where they needed to win, and my god, they are. They are making sure they're trying to win these searches. This is a very strange New York push. Maybe not. Gwynard finds Gil. Esposito was about 3 people right behind him. Yeah, he's dead. And this should be the map. Barring any more insane throws from New York. Although Gwynard could be afraid if Kutcher hits the shots. Ha, yeah. Didn't. Can Verano hit his shot? Yeah. That's asking a lot though. New York. That was something fierce. That was... Vegas kick notes. That's called high quality gameplay. That's the type of stuff we expect in these big matches, these big tournament matches, these big moments. Back on Aceto. Once more. Control time. This series, exactly what we expected it to be, 2 heavy hitters. Just taking shots at each other. Rokkr. A pretty convincing hardpoint, and New York. An extremely convincing search. Rosario just keeping the ones at B on their toes, and by the ones at B I mean everybody. Because everybody is at B for Rokkr. Just give A up at the start. Claymore. Claymore's not a threat at the minute. Repeat, not a threat. And Chulis last one left for this push. Spots Kutcher at the back and misses. Rosario again. He's been finding these entries. That is like a robbery of a hit marker, I can't lie. See the top on the point, knows he has to defend, finds one. Verano picks up another one and picks up two. Minnesota holding on. So many people have snipers. Jesus Christ, 3 people in New York have snipers. How many in Rokkr? 1? Just 1. It's just Kutcher. Although they did have a class change, because it definitely wasn't Kutcher on this. That wasn't a collab. Okay. Still a minute left, New York. Like we say, it's you only need 1 4 dead. You only need 1 push, and there's loads of time for that to come through. Yeah, then there you go. Rosario again on the entry. Chillis finds another one in the small room. Kutcher, big kill. Big kill to stop the capture, and Pina gonna try and creep through behind them all. This is the knife. Didn't miss the fist, but it wasn't enough. 3 versus 9. And it's a huge defensive start for Minnesota. And they'll be wanting to make this 2-0 pretty quick. Jules, jumping in. Jules with Esposito pretty nicely. Gil in the smoke somewhere. Point starts to be captured, but Verano again traded out nicely. Not bad from New York. But the entry is finally here for Minnesota. Goodness knows there's a lot of bodies in there somewhere. And they've still got A control, and they've got Gil at B. 1 person each side. Chillis gonna fall at B, and Gil's gonna keep just happily ticking along here. Speaking of tick, they somehow managed to not get the A tick. Wow. Just gonna hop in and try and save it. Not happening as Gwynard shuts him down, and again Gil still just chilling. Helps Pina. I'd worry about Chillis next if I were you. That's your head gone. And back at A, the kills finally. It all works out for Minnesota, and unless Rosario once again makes the play, which he can't do this time. Rokkr do have numbers, they have the time. They've just got to pick a couple off. Doesn't even need to be a clean 4 dead here for them. Just pick 1 or 2 off. And that's a bad start. Gil does find 1 there, and Verano finds another. And Verano finds another. Okay, well. Well. That'll be that. Why is Chillis all the way over here? Okay, it's 2-0. Why did Bro end up there? What's he doing? Well, it's definitely Rokkr's map to lose now. Their defense was solid. Defense never really the priority. I want to say though. Claymore dealt with. Wonderful to see. Wonderful to see the Claymore being routed out there. And this is a lovely 2-2 split. Well, actually, is it? Because Chillis is still capturing that one. There you go. Lovely pinch around the van. Right now they're dealing. Okay, well, maybe I should stop speaking. We're not dealing anymore. Rosario with a big double. Literally from nothing. From a situation that shouldn't have been a double. And there's way too many people for Kutcher to deal with there. And the save point should be good for New York to get on the board in this map 3. Winner to find somebody through the fencing. The magical fencing of no aim. That's a wonderful spot for a Claymore. They're definitely gonna run into that one, mate. Whoa, whoa, Minnesota. Whoa, everybody's dead. Okay. That collapsed a little bit too quickly for my liking. I'll be honest. Defensive no aim, defensive no sight. Ill magical fence. And yep. That's, I mean, I don't actually mind. I think for Rokkr, you wanna get back into your offense pretty quickly, so it's not the end of the world. You can expect the round to go like that. 3-0s are pretty difficult. The only thing that's harder is from 2-0 down to win 3-2. Which, actually, now that I say that, I'm pretty sure this New York team did that against the Thieves. I'm pretty sure. Now, that was on Hotel, and granted, a lot of it came down to... A lot of it came down to life count. There was a lot of 1v1s. Crucial 1v1 moments. Big positioning from Esposito. Cuts off that reinforcement. It's got another one. Yep, there it is. Can I get that reload off before Rosario swings him? Well, no. Penis right in the corner. And now it's a full dedication to this B point. Rosario pretty weak in the middle. He's gonna fall. Gill's gonna find him as one as well. Pina sprints across, throwing knives missing, bullets missing. Gwynard coming from small, one tick already done. That's gonna miss. And Minnesota, I think, have this one nice and sorted. There you go. That's how you play control, people. And not what you wanted to see if you were New York, because you kind of wanted that one. You kind of didn't want to go into a hard point and easy game, but you know. Hey, what can you do against that? Fantastic. Here we go. I'm trying to think what way the bracket is. So it's London versus somebody. It's London versus Toronto. Is it? Is it London versus Toronto? No. It's London versus LAG is what it is. So the loser of this will play the winner of London LAG, which is again kinda potentially stacked. And Vegas, who lost the match before this, will play the winner of Toronto, Florida. Yeah. got it, I got it. It's all in this noggin. All in the brain. As Minnesota play for the P2. They've managed 15 seconds on P1 themselves. They just gotta make sure they hold this. Very brave of them to do it against this New York side. This New York side is a good side. It's not a side you want to be taking these gambles on, mainly because things like that can happen. Yeah, even with the shock stick it wasn't enough. I thought maybe the shock stick might help them out a bit. Kelly with a good throwing knife as Minnesota back in the time, but there's still a lot of New York pressure. Good stuff from that. What just happened? Oh my god. That was some like tactical takedown stuff. As we now think about the kitchen rotation. Minnesota still being kept in the back. Very good from New York actually. They managed to keep them in the back. Now, what can Silvers do? Silvers can die. And basically just spawn 10 yards to the right of where he died. So that's something. Restaurant side opened up for Minnesota. Kelly comes in through the side door, although he needs help. There's the help he so required. Wow. Miller, Kelly, storm the castle. Now Kutcher's in on it. Oh my god. Insane stuff coming out from both sides right now. Okay, Minnesota, I thought they might have overstepped, but they get the spawns. That's what's important. Oh my god, maybe they didn't. Just 2 New York players in mid. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're fine. This is oddly like a 3v2. Miller can go big. Should have caused enough of a distraction. Why isn't Kutcher dead? Please. Okay. Thank you. The hell. So Cervantes finds 2 down mid. Herrera trying to kill Miller on the point. He's getting pinched though, and this is just beautiful, beautiful hardpoint from Minnesota. They've got one guy roaming about the map, just keeping New York. On they goes. Weary of everything. There's 2 dead. Not gonna matter too much though, as this is the end of this hill. And we got to worry about restaurant next, which should be New York's. It's not much of an issue. We've got 30 points to make up here though, and well, actually look at this from New York now. Look at this hold up play. Very good to see, very good to see. This is high quality stuff. I really do hope Vegas are taking notes. What was that? Anyway, at the minute, New York about to retake the lead. It's been a fantastic start to this hill. More than fantastic, actually. It's been nigh on perfect. And that is nearly enough. What's that? A 50... It's a 50-second hill right there, and look at this. Rokkr are nowhere near. They've left them for dust in the kitchen spawn. New York have shown their map knowledge and their spawn knowledge here. I think Rokkr are just feeling... As you can see, Kelly stuttering. Just like this Minnesota Rokkr Map 4 performance. 10 seconds. All that New York need. Not gonna find it yet though. And what's gonna be key is this P1. I'll find Cali. I'm going straight there. I'm not going that way. Okay, Miller's there. Right. He's not got the gun you want. But it might do. In this position as well, especially. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, and everybody dies. Oh, everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. And that's going to be the map. New York. I mean, this is why they're two of the top teams. Most other teams come up against that Minnesota Rokkr, they get to that P4 where, yeah, Rokkr just sort of storm into a 30-40 point lead and they think it's over. New York never thought it was over. Points for the winner of this map of Search and Destroy. A top 3 at the major. A chance. 1 win away from Grand Finals if you win this. Not only Grand Finals, but Grand Finals with winner's bracket advantage. Cervantes is going to go on a walk. New York are going to get this bomb down. Can Miller do anything with that PH? What way does he peek? That's right. Knows there's a lot of bodies there though. And it would have been impressive if he found one, but he doesn't find one. Nice from Cali. Keeps this interesting. Cervantes on a signal 50. Not ideal. Although, spots peeing in. Shoots the bejesus out of his toe. Gets a move on. Perez is reloading as well. Cervantes lines up the shots and gets it done. Minnesota show that ice immediately. Right off the bat. Cervantes with a big 2. Little luck. Can Rokkr give themselves that early wiggle room, that early breathing space? They've already looked better in this map than they did all of map 2, so, you know. Sticking on the Cervantes POV here. Maybe not for much longer, but that's phenomenal shots. That is fantastic shots. Cervantes being the game changer right now. Herrera, what can he find? 1. No more. Kutcher left alone. The throat goat. The clutcher. He's been the man of this moment so many times. He decides to wide peek it instead of challenge at the door, and hey, that's kind of worked. 1v1. Free-fire shots come through for Cali, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful for Minnesota. Even down to from a 3v1 to a 1v1, they don't panic. Kelly plays it smart. Throws the good snapshot. Gets the pre-fire around the corner. He knows he has to be close. What's Miller's angle here? He's down low. New York know they need to change something up, so they're going to head to A. Now, what timing does Miller get? Awful timing. God awful timing. Can Silvers find anybody here? Actually, he hasn't spotted anybody. No, he has. Finds one. Pitcher hops off the bomb. Is that a good decision? No, he falls. Oh my god! Oh my god. That's the first proper clip of the whole stream. 1v2. Perez is gonna lose it. It's 3-0. Minnesota. The Iceman. The Iceman. Not man, but min, as in min for Minnesota. They're just doing it again. They're doing it again. Can they close it out now? It's important to not get ahead of yourself. Kutcher might be peeking them. He is as well. There's the big kill from Kutcher. That's the heads up play. That's the change to the positioning. That's okay. You've got bomb down in no man's land and it's going to be a struggle to deal with. But Kelly finds one. If that throwing knife had hit, it would have been a different story. Good shots. It's a 1v1. Perez gets the reload. Doesn't spot Kelly run off. Oh, he does. Kelly thought about rechalling. Perez has misread it. He thinks he's going to go back to B. Instead, Kelly runs to A. And it's another 1v1. Kelly, he's going to get his reload off. What way does he look here, though? It's the right way. Gets the shots. Unbelievable from Minnesota. The Iceman. Oh my god. They are just unbeatable in these game 5s. And if they're unbeatable in game 5s, and they're so good at hardpoint, how do you beat this team?